Hey to all craft beer lovers. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Time to head off to Scotland, to Ellen, back to BrewDog for a little bit of West Coast IPA action. So yeah, picked up this can, I think it's like a week ago, something like that. This is their Counterstrike West Coast IPA coming in at 6.8% ABV, 440ml can. Just your regular BrewDog style of massive text on the can. What do they say? Contains water, malted barley, hops, torrefied rice, yeast, punchy flavor, precision finish. Yeah. So, of course, there's a look at the artwork. Pretty straightforward there. Right. So, without any further ado, let's pop it, see what we get. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So the matching glass, of course. Okay. Okie dokie then. Right. So let's stop right there. Now, of course, there are some more beer left in the can, of course. Lots of carbonation clinging to the walls of the glass. We got ourselves a finger of off-white head, some small bubbles scattered on top. It looks like a very clear beer. Yeah, pretty clear. There you go. On the nose. Yeah, man, it's certainly that West Coast vibe. It's a bit hoppy. Faint citric nose, Yeah, man, slightly earthy. But the nose is, pretty subdued, I would say. Okay. Enough of the nosing, and let's drink it. Cheers. Yeah, man, it's very clean. It's very, very clean and crisp. And yeah, I can see that on the can, but those are the very words. You can see it there, guys, on the can. Crisp and clean. Yeah, it certainly is. It's kind of it's almost like you remember those kind of, what were they called? Like brute IPAs. Do you remember them, guys? Them brute IPAs? It's almost like this. A little bit champagne dry. Again, it's very dry. It's very crisp and clean for sure. Almost Pilsner-like. Very easy drinking. A little bit citrus. But the bitterness isn't massive. Not at all. I would say the character of this is more of a, it's not really a super much of a West Coast IPA. I would have called this rather a kind of an IPL, India Pale Lager for me. This is a little bit weird, guys, because I would rather call this an India Pale Lager than a straight up West Coast IPA. So that's kind of odd. Let's go for the final sip. It's not a bad beer, not at all, but I wouldn't call it a West Coaster. Yeah, so to conclude then, poured a little bit more beer in, a little bit more hazy now perhaps, But yeah, guys, for me, it's not a bad beer, not at all. But I wouldn't have called this a West Coast IPA. I mean, there's certainly perhaps some faint elements of it, of that kind of hoppiness there. But this is more of an IPL. I would call it more an India Pale Lager. 6.8% alcohol is super well concealed, so you can session a few of these and then you will certainly feel it. But yeah, man, BrewDog, Counterstrike, West Coast IPA, for me, more of an India Pale Lager. As such, it's very decent. Perhaps slightly lacking in flavor, but very crisp, very clean. For me, 3.25 out of 5. Thanks for watching.